Okay, we've got a bit of an argument going on in the email world and the Facebook world. I mean, we have this guy, Peter Nolan. I don't even know him, I've never met him, and I don't like him already. Right? And now we have the oppt, or now called the One People. Now he's slating the One People because it doesn't sit well with his version of events or his reality. He lives in Goo land, this guy, by the way. Anyway, it doesn't fit with his reality, and because there was a woman that really headed it up, he wants to slander it, because that's what he is. He's a woman hater, and that's exactly what he is. You know, he talks about, oh, his courts don't want men haters. Well, what are you referring to when you say men haters? Right? Are you referring to women, or are you referring to blokes that hate men? Which would then, by proxy, refer to their sexuality? Right, you better be careful, Peter, what you're saying, because there's a lot of clever people out there, and I'm one of them. And I can see through your facade. I can see through all the little nooks and crannies that you're talking about. I don't think I can't. The way you say things and the way your your authoritarianism comes out, you're no authority over anyone. You're no verse and word in a book. You've got nothing, mate. All you've got is your control system that you follow because you think you have to, like a good little sheep. Sheep follow the sheep to the slaughter. That's what you're pulling all your people in to do. Because every time you say you've got remedy, there's no remedy in the process that you're following. There's no remedy for it. There's no remedy in the system for anyone. And you think there is. Well, that's delusional. You know, at least people are trying to find a different way to remove themselves from the fallacy, the illusion that law matters, the illusion of all of your comments and quotes. You know, you are just as much a victim as everyone else. You just don't know it. You think you got the remedy and the answer. At least no one on the oppt has ever said they had the answer. And by the way, the OP is nothing to do with the money. That's your perception of what there is, and you've taken one very tiny, minute detail out of over 24 documents, right? And now you're running with that. That's childlike. You might as well just go back to infant school, mate. Because if that's the only argument you have about what the oppt represents, then seriously, brother, you need to go back to school and you need to do all your learning again, because you have no idea what you're talking about. You may say that you've got this and you've done that and you've been in this case and that case. It doesn't matter. None of that matters to me or anyone else. You know, you're going to tell me that the people that you listen to know all the answers because they follow the law. Well, that's just following the control system that we're trying to get away from. You can have all your laws all you like. It doesn't matter. Your laws don't apply. When you follow the law, you've just said there, you said, the Constitution has no lawful and legal standing, right? Well, what is to say then all the laws that you study and all of that, and then you walk into court and follow the law, what to say they have no legal standing? They don't. None of it has any legal standing. And if you're a God-fearing man, which I'm not a religious person, and I don't fear anything. I'm scared of nothing. Just hear me there. I don't fear anything. I've got nothing to hide. I say how it is. But if you're a God-fearing man, you better choose your words very carefully, because you have to realise that you're accountable for your words and your actions. Alright? Just understand that. So before you start passing judgment on all these people you're talking about in your little interview there, you have to realise, mate, that this is not about you. This is about humanity in itself. Not one person can claim that he has remedy for people. What do you mean? Everyone's got remedy. They just need to realise their potential and get it. You just want to take them down the path of misdirection and disinformation. So I don't care what your law books say. You can give me all the law books you like and I wouldn't read them. And I'd still win in court. And do you know why? Because I know who I am. I have the proof and testament. Doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how many arguments. You could spend 4 days in court. I'd spend 10 minutes in court. Just for the proof, just for the claims I make that cannot be contested in any law book. You know, this is one thing I totally disagree with what you say. Is that you say that the oppt is all about the money. It is nothing further from the truth. That is, you know, that is like the truth being on Mars. Or the truth being on Pluto, you're never going to get it. That's what you're saying. But there are people all over the world using this and it's working. The law that we have in this country works once in a while. Okay? This is working because people actually want it to work. People don't want to use the old systems anymore. We're talking about changing the way that we see things, perception. So just think about that.